Welcome back to Big Board. Let's take a look at a Most Fearful Sacrifice. We've got a few things going on. Went through the initial Hood activation and we moved Hood's division and pushed them forward a little. And then as we then went into the full proper turn, we did all the artillery shooting bits. There's some results floating around behind the camera as well. Over on Cults Hill, the Confederates put a couple of hits on the Union, and some fire was exchanged over on Cemetery Ridge or Cemetery Hill as well. So all very interesting so far. Now, unfortunately, we pulled the Fog of War card, and Humphreys rolled unluckily. He was the guy that was selected to die, lost a general. So that's right off the bat, which is, an unfortunate shot. We'll call that some sort of sharpshooter takedown. I love it. And then Sickles activated. He then had to activate his first preference, which was Humphreys, but Humphreys' replacement really sucked and still sucks. He's inept, and we rolled a 1, no orders, so no movement, which is a problem. So next, there was a couple of cards for, the fake cards or whatever you want to call them. Luck cards were drawn, and then we drew Hood. So Hood will get his, technically his second activation in the 4 p.m. turn, but first from the deck. And we roll the 6 division by brigade. So we're moving all these chaps all under the same order, move order, and they're closing in on Big Round Top. So it could be interesting. There's only one thing that I had a little confusion on, and that was I couldn't necessarily grok it from the rules. I read the skirmish rules. That's a skirmisher, Union skirmisher here. And in that formation, you don't activate an engagement. That's one thing I could do is check the move rules and see what move says about moving adjacent to units that are in skirmish mode, because that would then slow these guys down clearly. They would have to receive a different order, and we would need to take that into account. So before I go any further, I'm going to check that, and we'll see if I'm actually, making a mistake, which, hey, wouldn't be a game without a mistake now, would it? And this might be the linchpin killer here. Rule 4A, infantry and cavalry units may only voluntarily move adjacent to an enemy unit if they are under attack, under an attack or defend order. If under a maneuver order, they must remain at least 2 hexes away from all enemy units, i.e. 1 intervening hex. But that's a little unclear to me, given what the skirmish rules say. Maybe I'm just doing wishful thinking. Am I doing wishful thinking? Engagement. Enemy units moving adjacent to skirmish order units are not considered to be engaging. The enemy, therefore, any restrictions to engagement or penalties for disengagement are ignored. And 4A is under engagement. So I think they're okay. I'm going to call it okay, unless I hear someone with authority tell me otherwise. So that's what's going on. And big picture, we'll have a look at the map. We'll just see there's really nothing's moved very much. There's a few shaken markers around. Oh, I forgot to move that artillery strike there, but there you go, that little barrage marker. But we're just doing the 4 p.m. turn. We've got a swag of cards to go on the deck, so we got to keep moving. Taking my time, enjoying the game, taking some fun pictures, and trying to get into the narrative mode of all of this. All right, all the best. Happy Thursday.